It's time for us as American people to stop sitting back and allowing them to make decisions that affect all of our lives of this magnitude.
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVPs. So love. I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where black people are actually reacting to the fact that they got nothing to do with whatsoever that is happening in Iran. And they goes as far as to talk about, okay, Iran, please check everyone out. We are not involved whatsoever that is happening. So when you're coming for whosoever you're coming for, endeavor to know their addresses. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment.
This is a message from the blacks to the Iranian military. We don't have nothing to do with the United States. So please, if there's any way you can leave us out of it, we have a number, we have an email address. Black Twitter is up and running. If you can just tweet us what's going to happen before it happens so that we can move accordingly. We just want to put it out there. The United States does not represent us. Anything they say is being told against our will. We promise you we do not agree with anything they are saying. We as a black community, we have been, oppressed for a very long time. We are all very tired, but we're also a really, really good time. So we just feel like if we can just all get on the same side, if we can just have a little chat before anything happens, not saying anything will happen, but in the event that it does, can the blacks get a heads up first? I mean, I just ran the other day, so we really have a lot in common already. We keep inviting people to the cookout, but it's not a real cookout. But for you, we can put a little something on the grill. If there's something that you like, if you like chicken, if you don't eat the red meat, that's fine. We can really throw down with chicken and shrimp. It's really whatever you want. Just let us know ahead of time. So yes, if there's any information that you have, please tweet at Black Twitter, #Black Twitter, so we can spread the word in our community. We won't tell nobody else. We promise you. We don't believe in snitching here. You tell us, it's lips sealed, zipped, put away, key thrown away. Yeah, just let us know.
My name is CJ and I'm finna cook you. It's crazy to me how you, a black man, are so willing to die for the colonizer and the white man's army and his war. When you actually break it down, it's a dichotomy that you're caught in that has so many contradictions that it does not even make sense. You, a black person, are already ready to go and commit war crimes on behalf of billionaires and war hawks that literally manufacture the G-side and the oppression of your own people back home. You going to Iran in the Middle East and carrying out missions for the colonizer is not the flex and is not the gotcha that you think it is. It's really due to the liberal meals and the liberal media that constantly tells us that we constantly have to go to war in the Middle East for no apparent reason. The reason why the United States is at war constantly in the Middle East is because of companies like Exxon and Chevron that constantly want to extrapolate oil from these regions. You're not going to Iran to fight for liberation or freedom. You're going over there to fight a war for a person and for white billionaires who don't give a damn if you was to drop dead right now. The United States military and the American empire constantly use black people for their colonial endeavors and for their capitalist interest. And what I'm going to need people like you to understand is incorporation with the colonizer is not liberation. Just because the military gives you benefits does not mean that you are doing a good thing with your life. This is because the military is not fighting, like I said before, for anything like freedom, liberty, or domestic security. They're fighting for imperialism. Because at the end of the day, you're disposable to the empire and you have no net benefit if America actually wins this war, which they won't. The net benefit at the end of the day is the white billionaire and the war hawk who sent you over there in the first place. We as black people need to realize that incorporation with the colonizer is not liberation or is not freedom at all. Having a seat at master's house or master's table is also not liberation. The only way to achieve real liberation is actually freeing ourselves from the shackles of United States imperialism and propaganda. Do not fall for the military recruiters' tricks and tips and when they try to recruit young black kids from the hood, because they purposely do this. Because like I said again, they view us as disposable people. They do not view us as real people in all actuality, but they view us as disposable at the end of the day. The United States military has no respect for you or your people, so why are you so ready to go to war for them?
It's time for us as American people to stop sitting back and allowing them to make decisions that affect all of our lives of this magnitude. We've made it clear that we don't want this, right? Where them bunkers at? Because in order for them bunkers to actually be in service, they have to have electricity. They have to have running water. They have to have all that shit. Find them bunkers and the shit that attach to them bunkers. Find them fucking bunkers and destroy them bitches. You want to start a fucking war? You gonna sit your ass right up here on the surface with us. You got us fucked up. You not about to take our money, go bomb some shit over there, and then leave us to suffer. You got the right fucking generation. Go find them bunkers. Find them bunkers and disconnect everything from them bunkers. Fuck them. Fuck them bunkers they built. You gonna sit your ass right at the surface here. Now, since you wouldn't be able to go in them bunkers, you ain't got no other choice but to...
So, this troglodytic, chromosomal deficient, Caucasus Mountain escapee by way of Yogurt Yeti Alley is the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. And the look on his face is a permanent condition now because he stay ready to swallow the glizzy of Donald Trump. Well, on this day, he must have just got through swallowing the glizzy of Donald Trump because he was on Meet the Press. And you know that this country just bombed Iran. Yeah, bombed the country of Iran. Secretly, not so. But I want you to listen to what he says about being at war with Iran. Yeah, just listen. It is the stupidest thing you probably heard all weekend. Except he probably said something else right afterwards. But let's just get with the first stupid thing he said.
Is the United States now at war with Iran?
No, Christian, we're not at war with Iran. We're at war with Iran's nuclear program. And
you could not make this up if you tried. Let me get this right. The United States dropped 14 30,000-pound bombs onto Iran. The United States fired 30 Tomahawk attack missiles into Iran from an Ohio-class nuclear sub in the Gulf of Omar. And this napkin-hued Neanderthal says we're not at war with Iran. We're only at war with Iran's nuclear program. Let me see if I have this right. So basically, you could get you an RPG, go across town, fire it into someone's home, and tell them, oh, I don't have anything against you. I'm just waging war on your refrigerator. Right? Right? I'm just going to leave this right here. I'm done. I have nothing. I have nothing. Let the gaslighting continue.
This is Donald Trump in the Situation Room as he was dropping bombs on Iran's so-called nuclear sites. Just like Donald Trump is whining about being awarded a Pulitzer Prize for what, I don't know. He wants that Pulitzer Prize because President Obama has a Pulitzer Prize. Just like that situation, this is him in the Situation Room looking for his Obama moment. This right here is Obama's moment. You see Hillary Clinton, you see Vice President Joe Biden at the time. Yeah, this was the moment when President Obama was successful in taking out Osama bin Laden. In my opinion, this is the type of moment that Donald Trump was aiming for. Problem is, his mission wasn't successful. It wasn't successful because the word on the curb, the chatter out there in the internet streets is that Iran knew the devils that they were working with. They had already moved their nuclear weapons. They had already moved the personnel, the stockpile. They had already relocated everything and everyone to a different location, a safe location. So the facilities that the United States targeted, yeah, they may have been destroyed, but the mission wasn't successful. Those of you that are out there watching, if you know somebody that is in leadership over there in Iran, can you let them know these are the people that are responsible? J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, and Pete Hegseth. These are the people who are responsible. They didn't go through the proper procedures. Congress was not involved in making this decision. They went above or around Congress. They violated the Constitution. They violated the laws of the United States to do what they did. Iran, again, I say, leave black people out of this. Black people knew who these devils were. That's why we voted this way. Black people were in unison because we knew who the devils were. We voted in the best interest of everyone here in the United States and the world. I ain't speaking for no other community. Leave black people here in the United States out of whatever it is that you all are planning. Donald Trump put out a video after he broke the law.
The U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world.
He had more to say, but I think you get my point. Leave black people out of this. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
If you are 18 to 25, you are cooked. You going to World War III. If you are 26 to 39, you are still cooked because the age cap's at 39. You going to World War III. If you have ADHD, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you have diabetes, congratulations, you ain't going to World War III. If you've ever been put in a mental facility, congratulations, you are not going to World War III. If you are in college, I'm sorry, you are cooked. They actually want you more for the draft because they want to put you in a specialized position. You are going to World War III. If you have a master's degree, you are cooked. If you dropped out of high school, you are safe from World War III. They don't want you. If you are a felon, you are not going to World War III. Now is the best time to be a felon. If you are LGBTQ, I'm sorry, you are cooked. You are still going to World War III. Now, if you're transitioning, you are safe. You are not going to World War III. If you are your only mother's son, I am sorry, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you are a woman, you are only half cooked because men are required to go first, but at any time Congress can change legislation if they need more people. If you have kids, you are going to World War III. But if you're actively pregnant, you are not going to World War III. If you have major depressive disorder or severe anxiety, you got to be able to prove, it got to be documented, or you are cooked. If it's not documented, you going to World War III. Like and comment for part 2.
Listen, I'm not the news, but what the hell do y'all mean we're at war with Iran? The U.S. launched strikes on Iranian nuclear sites after Israel did. And now Trump's posturing like we're in some sort of fucking blockbuster, when it's literally everyday people's lives on the line. So here's what I gathered from all the mess. June 13th, Israel dropped bombs on Iranian nuclear and military sites. Iran, in return, shoots hundreds of missiles and drones back. Trump backs Israel at the G7, demands Iran surrender, then sends in strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. I don't know if I'm saying these right, but it's Esfahan, Fordow, and Natanz. And suddenly Tehran is mining the Gulf. Israeli built tension across the region, and Gulf states are scrambling as global oil prices threaten to crash again. And what's Trump doing? He's on Twitter, threatening Iran's supreme leader. We know exactly where you are. Easy target, quote unquote. Look, that wasn't me. I didn't say it. He did. This man is off his fucking rocker. Bro, you should be in a nursing home, not the White House. Meanwhile, his people are scrambling. Advisors behind the scenes begging for diplomacy, cautioning him that this could expand, this could wake the entire region. But here's what people aren't saying. This isn't just another bomb drop. It's a flare that lights up instability across the Middle East. Civilian lives, fervent oil markets, global alliances, and American bases. Imagine waking up to find out that your government just decided war with a nuclear-capable nation. Zero consensus, zero plan, and Trump's attention span. Remember the 2003 Iraq hype? Shock and awe. This is the same playbook. We strike fast, they surrender. Then the media moves on. Right, then people die for years. And the backlash lasts generations. And let's get this clear, this isn't about nukes today. It's about Trump's volatility, bomber swagger with no grave responsibility. He calls Iran a nuclear threat after shelling their plants, while there's no evidence that Iran restarted a bomb program in 20 years. So, here we are. Warhawks clapping, advisors panicking, Iran threatening bases, Gulf states bracing, oil prices spiking. And we're just stuck watching this chaos unfold. This isn't a tough leader taking a stand. This is reckless brinkmanship. And while Trump glances at polls, tweets threats, and puffs out his chest, ordinary people are paying the price. This is life or death stuff. I put a couple of solid news creators in the description below. People who are going to explain all this clearly, so you should go watch them. But I will say this. If you feel like this country keeps doing dangerous things behind your back, you're not wrong. You're just finally noticing. How are we at war? Like, this is fucking insane. We didn't ask for this. Nobody wanted this. Nobody wanted this. He didn't even go through Congress. This is fucking insanity.
Well, guys, looks like we woke up to being at war with Iran this morning. Yeah, the president of peace, the one who swore he was going to be the peacetime president, that he was going to end wars in 24 hours, and that there will be no more endless wars in the Middle East, has now bombed Iran for nukes that his own intelligence says they do not possess. And after the bombing, Iran announced that they hit nothing, that they had already moved the stuff that they targeted because they knew Trump was going to do this. They moved it days ago. So, you put us in a war that we have nothing to do with. You lied saying that they had nukes over there when your intelligence says they're nowhere near building a nuke in Iran. That's what your intelligence said. Just like your intelligence told you Trump that Putin interfered in the election, and you lied and said he didn't. You sided with him. Not only did he put us in a war, he did it illegally. There's a process, a legal process the president has to go through to declare war, to strike another country. It's called the 50 USC. He's supposed to follow this protocol where he has to contact the what they call the group the 8, and that is the leaders of both parties, Republicans, Democrats, senators, and Congress. He only informed the Republicans. He broke the law. So now he went rogue, he broke the law, and he put us at war. And now we have to sit here with bated breath, wondering when the retaliation is going to hit. Because if you think Iran is not going to, retaliate, you got another thought coming. Not only that, Iran is going to have allies who hate the United States. There are Iranians in the United States as we speak. Is it great again yet? Is this the great part? Is this the great part, Trump supporters? Is getting what you want worth all this? Is your little fucking tax cut? Is this worth the lives it's gonna cause? Is this worth the blood that's gonna be on your hands? Because the blood is coming. And it's definitely gonna be on your hands. Trump supporters running around hollering, "Make America great again." This is on you. You dragged us into another war because you dragged that man into that office. And let's not forget that Trump announced he did not want DEI in the services. He didn't want them in the military. So that means, since Trump, out of his own mouth and actions, how he has been wiping all traces of African Americans in the army, in the service at all, in the military. He's been wiping the database clean of any type of African American contributions. He's fired African American leaders in the military. So now you know what? You don't want African Americans in the service. So guess what? Not one damn African American should be going to this fucking war. Not one. Not one. Get your MAGA base. Get your MAGA base. You know, the one that's been chopping at the bits to pick up a pew-pew and go to pew-pewing. You got it now? And Iran, do us a favor. We ain't in on this. We ain't vote for him. We didn't want this. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Please aim carefully. Please target the areas appropriately. Please do not hurt innocent people who did not ask for this, who did not vote for this. Make sure, please, that you aim carefully. Because a lot of innocent people shouldn't have to die for a bunch of people who voted for selfish reasons and could not see the forest for the trees. So my people, yeah, they've done it this time. In just 6 short months, we went from hopefulness to positive outlooks. We went from seeing progress, slow but progress. We had a booming stock market. Inflation was coming down. And we had a really good candidate that could have really changed things for the better, even more so. But y'all didn't want that. You wanted this warmonger. So now, mount up, MAGA. Y'all want to make America great again? Mount up, get your butts on them planes, and head over to Iran, baby. Head on over there. Because he don't want my sons in there. He don't want my family in there, and they not going. They not going. This y'all battle. Just like we ain't getting out in them streets, we ain't getting in this either. Y'all, this y'all doing. So everybody, all the Trump supporters, including the 20% black men and the 7% black women, yeah, y'all can go ahead and mount up. Y'all can mount up and get ready to head on over there. Because he done put you dead smack in the middle of what's going to be, in my opinion, one of the most treacherous, bloody, deadly exchange the United States has had in a long time. Happy now? Is it great again yet? Y'all feeling great? Let me see how great you're going to feel when they start retaliating. Yeah, now MAGA's in an uproar. They're go, oh, we didn't vote for this. Yes, the hell you did. Now they want to, now there's some of them now want to, oh, no. Get them out. We need to get them. It's too late, baby. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. The bomb has been dropped. It's on. It's on and crack-a-lacking. So, when these reports start coming in about these attacks, I don't want to hear no tears. I don't want to hear any of it. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear jack. Because you asked for this. You put this in the office. You brought this into our lives. Suck it the freak up. Whatever it is. Suck it up. I don't want to hear it. I don't care to hear it. Guys, stay prayed up. Pray that covering over you and your loved ones. Because this world is going to hell in a handbasket. Thanks to Trump and his supporters. So Trump supporters, may you have the life you deserve after this.
Like, seriously, lovely. So it actually happens that black people all of a sudden woke up in the morning and realized that, oh, they are actually in the, WAR 333. Like, I've been seeing all of these Iran situations on my social platforms, on my For You, and thereabout, and I was like, oh God, I do not actually want to, stitch this, but now I am seeing that things are getting more interesting. I decided to just put it up here so that brothers and sisters can actually see what is going on, so that everyone will be so aware, and more careful this time around, So there has been this ongoing between Iran and the USA. And the thing is that people are complaining to the fact that Why is it that these people always want to just get themselves involved with something that is not even their business? You know, these Iran people has nothing to do with the state. I think they have everything to do with Israel. But all of a sudden, it's as if the state is not getting themselves involved. You know, the state is getting themselves involved in the expense of people's life. These people are getting themselves involved in the expense of people's livelihood. Sometimes last week they were serving the soldiers lobsters and seafood, and there was this rumor that they are serving these soldiers, you know, this food because they are preparing them to go to this WAR. But there are so many people who debunked that claim. They're like, oh my God, what are you talking about? But a source was like, yeah, they were serving them this food. It was all over the social platform. So many military people were showing their meals, what they served them. Enough, like so many lobsters, seafoods, like, and that was indicating um the WAR that is about to occur. You know, I don't know if you guys still remember sometime before the no, I think it was during the election or after the election they were trying to like recruit so many military men. Like they want people to just go into military. Like they were just trying to like recruit so many people just because they're just looking for people to use as shield. You go out, you look for problems where there is no problems, or you try to inherit a problem that is not your business. Then in turn, you look for people whom you could just use as a shield. You know, I saw a stitch of a black brother. He was dancing. Like, I stitched it here. He was dancing. He was like, oh my God, trying to defend. And there was a stitch after the video, and which the brother, you know, tackled everything that was just in my mind. You are getting prepared. You were dancing. That you're going to go defend your, you know, as a black man. The same country that nobody's saying that you shouldn't go defend your country. You go defend your country, but there's a way you can do that. There's a way you should do that as a black person, knowing your history. Knowing your history. So that these people will not, you know, eventually look for people that looks like me, you know, to use them as why, you know what I mean, at the end. You know what I mean? That is why when I saw these stitches, and most of my brothers and sisters were like, okay, we are not involved, so that in case Iranian people want to retaliate, they should know whom and where they want to channel their retaliation to. You know, you won't go hit someone, spank someone, and ask for peace. Like it's giving narcissist. Because I heard that he's already asking for peace, but before then he already launched something. And you think that these people wouldn't want to retaliate. And by doing that, you are putting innocent people at stake. People who do not want to get themselves involved with all of the things happening. That's why when I saw these stitches, I agree with my cousins. I agree with them. I hope Iranian people are getting the message. So that when the time comes, they should know the people to target, people they want to do their thing with. Like the same reason why so many people refuse to vote for SVP Kamala Harris, talking about how she's going to lead everyone to WAR. What is happening now? We are the MAGA supporters. What do they have to say about this happening? The same reason, oh, she's a woman, she's probably going to lead us into the hands of WAR. But right now, why are they not using the same energy to call out this man? Why? The same MAGA supporter who gave you 101% what they feel that the former VP is not right for the position, talking about how she's going to lead everybody. But right now, what is happening, the same thing you were trying to avoid that made you to vote the way you did, now everyone is dancing to the rhythm of the music. Now, these MAGA supporters are not even nowhere to be found, at least, you know? And now you're just going to directly or indirectly put people on the line, people who don't want to have anything to do with whatsoever that is going on. It's better people should just keep on informing these people, the real people that they need to focus their attention on, and avoid the innocent civilians. You know, people who do not want to have nothing to do with this. Like the same thing people complained about on why they wouldn't want is the same thing that is happening. And MAGA supporters are nowhere to be found. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, lovelies, do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to this extent, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. Your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you've not subscribed, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.